Hello, I'm going to talk about the interface and data diagram. And our goal for the data diagram and interface is to make user as simple as they could. And we just made a simple test, so it's going to be less work to do for the buyers and sellers. First, in interface, there are some differences between sellers and buyers because buyers has more functions to do compared to sellers have more functions to do compared to the buyers. And sellers could upload and update and view the orders and see the receipt and change the status of their item. But for the buyers, they could only view and order, and that's all they need. And in interface diagram, it's what the user sees. So for example, in our application, we're going to use web server HTTPS to secure the spamming methods, and we're going to send the data from the database through the web server with the internet, and we're going to use different type of like index PHP or the main screen for its device. So for the PC there we're going to use index PHP, and for the Android iOS, of course, the main screen would be the first interface that users see. And for get more specific, when we get to log in, the web server would divide into seller and buyer, and sellers could have like update, add, delete. These are pretty similar functions, and they could upload new products, and they could change the shipping status, like preparing or shipped or canceled. And they also could change their personal info, and they could advertise through their own boards, so they could upload and put more about the details, put some more images to the items so that the buyers could see, and the buyers could place the order, add the order, and to save the product, and they could see the receipt, like status of where is their items, and they could also modify their personal info, and they only see the seller's board. For the data diagram, we make it as simple as we could, so we don't really need a chunk data, so we make it as simple as we could do. So in here, these are the three things that sellers can manage. As I mentioned before, they could modify their products, add or delete their products through these three functions. And for the buyers could see the board from here, and seller could upload or post their items to advertise, and they could see also the order. This is their kind of receipt to the users. And lastly, I'm going to show our interface. So first, this is the main page. So when we press the login button, we're gonna come here to sign up. Then we could choose between seller and buyer. They have different form of information to put in, and when we register to the seller, we could go to the console. So welcome Tom, and in the inventory, that is all item you have in your inventory. So you could put new product, add product, or change the info. For example, like you can modify the amount. So, and the orders, this is orders what you've sold. I mean, buyers choose of your item. And this is a receipt. You could modify the status in here, preparing, ship, delivery, and you could also cancel the order in here. And you could see the info, more specific info, if you press this button. Oh, and you could modify your personal info. And this is all about the sellers, and buyers are more simple than the seller. And they could see the board lists and seller's board. Go to press this button, you could see the more information. This is the image, and you can see the proceed to check out. Then you could see it, you could place the order and go to the cart lists. You can see the what you have choose and check out. It's the same, and you go to my order. So this is what you ordered, and you could manage proceed to pay, or if you haven't paid, you could proceed here. And you could also modify your personal info. And this is all about our interface. Thank you.